have another poem in response to... Anyone see that video that went viral and then suddenly got taken down because of all the backlash? Titled, Pho is the New Ramen? Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't, but basically there's a video that like Bon Appetit, an organization for like, you know, Food Network kind of thing, posted this video, Pho's New Ramen, where they had a white chef, like telling, you know, the audience how to make pho, which is a Vietnamese dish, and how to eat pho, and like, it was just awful. You just got all the facts wrong, and like it just rubbed off the wrong way because it's a white dude talking about like Vietnamese food, like it's in Philadelphia. They're like hella, you know, Vietnamese people that they could have talked to, but they didn't. So this poem that I have next is titled in response to the video, Pho's New Ramen. All right, poem. In response to the video, Pho is the new ramen, where a white chef tells me how to eat my food, tells me not to put sriracha in the food of my childhood, and then proceeds to twirl his chopsticks and eat the noodles spaghetti style. For a review on Vietnamese cuisine, you'd think the video producers would have picked someone, you know, I don't know, Vietnamese, or Japanese, or Chinese, or someone they can't tell the difference between. Is there a reason the YouTube video still shows a man who cannot pronounce my father's name, who does not know the right ratio of ginger to fish sauce, whose hands do not know how stingy of a woman the motherland is, who bears little fruits if she could at all? They should have hired someone who looks at a bowl of pho like salvation. What is religion to a starving man? What does a white God and good table manners mean to a country at war with itself? Have you ever made soup from bones, feed the children first, and still starve the family? Maybe we drown our soup in sauce because we remember a history seasoned in tears. We remember when uncles bit their wrists to taste the salt. Even cooking became its own trauma. The grip of the ladle, both trigger warning and deliverance to an immigrant. I've never seen my father cry unless he talked about his own father. And my father can be a quiet man. My mother, on the other hand, tells me, and I quote, that the universe will give you a pimple for every speck of rice you don't eat off the plate. She's a funny woman. She thinks if she smiles to the interview, the employer won't notice the accent, but they always do. Her skin always shines yellow no matter the lotion. They know she does not belong. Her eyes are a dead giveaway before she even opens her mouth, and every night she cooks the family a memory, kitchen practice to remember where she came from. It is one of the few things she feels confident she does right. But now on the widescreen, a white man calls my forgotten home fine dining, says there's different approaches to eating my culture. Funny how right and wrong he can be at the same time. The same boys who pinch noses to my mom's boomba way, who called it worms, the food for savages, are the same ones who changed their minds, who now call it an innovation. Like father, like sons, like Europeans who play finders keepers, dig their hands in century-old spice and call it a discovery, a cultural phenomenon that is only significant if a white man says so. And I am tired of listening to my history be told from someone that does not look like me. I am tired of my bullies asking me to try an overpriced dish that my mom makes better. I am tired of being erased, being as silenced as my father at the dinner table, being the faded graphite on a white page. I'd rather be the highlight, the North Star as golden as this skin. I want to see a day where my sons can smile wide and not be called chink or coin slot or the failures of America. I want them to look back at me as the reason to smile, the source of pride, the hero I never got to see in the movies. And for whoever decides to consume my story without my consent, this future without my consent, go for it, have your fill, bite off more than you can chew, and then gag at the roots.